Parliament to Mr. Lopez.
Speaking to the amendment, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Supreme Court stay, just to be clear, does not strike down the Clean Power Plan, nor does it prevent states from implementing strategies to reduce carbon emissions. Rather, as the case works its way through the courts, it allows for more time to evaluate various compliance options should the rule remain in place. The prudent path forward is to continue to evaluate what these compliance options mean for Virginia. Both Dominion and Appalachian Power are preparing their next integrated resource plans, which will be filed with the State Corporation Commission on May 1st, and which evaluate options for compliance with the Clean Power Plan. DEQ should be allowed to continue its coordinated and thoughtful stakeholder process to gauge what elements of a potential plan would work best for Virginia. This budget amendment would only further delay compliance, increasing the risk of the EPA writing Virginia's plan without any input from the Commonwealth. Furthermore, there is no guarantee that the deadlines under the final rule will change, even though the court has put a stay on the rule. As such, if the deadlines don't change and Virginia has done nothing to plan for compliance, the compliance costs could potentially be much higher than they need to be. Statements from utility executives further demonstrate that the stay does not mean utilities should delay planning. The Supreme Court stay, as was stated, doesn't really change anything, said Quinn Shea, Vice President of the Edison Electric Institute, the lobby association for investor-owned utilities. We're still reducing CO2 in the general curve in terms of our emissions reductions. That's not going to change because of the stay. You don't simply put the genie back in the bottle when it comes to major strategic investments that industry is making. Another quote, "I don't think the stay changes the projections," said John McManus, AEP's Vice President for Environmental Services. That is based on existing rules we know about and assumptions based on natural gas prices, electricity market prices, and customer demand. The implementation of the rule is stayed until its ultimate resolution. That doesn't prevent a state from doing something proactively, moving forward on its own. DEQ has in place a robust stakeholder process and is well on the way to creating the best compliance plan for Virginia. This amendment would only create serious regulatory uncertainty. I hope that we please oppose this amendment.
Shall the floor amendment be agreed to? Clerk will close the roll.
Ayes 63, noes 34.
Ayes 63, noes 34. The floor amendment is agreed to.